حلو أوي. Okay, today we're going to talk about employment. Okay, يعني ايه employment؟ أو يعني ايه unemployment؟ يعني ايه unemployment يا جماعة؟ What does unemployment mean؟
يعني أي حد off age not working.
بالعربي يعني ايه unemployment؟ يعني بطالة، صح؟ حد مش لاقي شغل.
آه.
حد مش لاقي شغل. طيب what does full employment mean؟ full employment معناها ان all of those willing and able to work within an economy are working all unemployment is voluntary or frictional. وده هنتكلم فيه بعدين، المعنى الكلمتين دول هنتكلم فيهم بعدين. اوكي بس there full employment معناها ان everyone in an economy who is of working age, health and mindset is working and is given a real wage. بياخد أجر. Okay, so employment is a macroeconomic policy. Why the government aims to reduce unemployment. تفتكروا انتوا ليه حتى من غير ما انا اقرا ليه الجفرمنت مش عايزه يكون في ناس كتيره ما بتشتغلش؟
عشان مش هيكونوا بيبروديوسوا وفي نفس الوقت هيكون في بيستهلكوا كتير، استهلاك كتير وكده.
اوكي وايه تاني؟ ايه كمان؟ لما كلنا نكون بنشتغل therefore all of us is going to receive income, therefore everyone is going to have better living standards. So the first thing is that we're going to have is the unemployment. Every time we reduce unemployment, we raise standards of living for the average person. Higher incomes means higher spending and higher aggregate demand. Okay. Also, if there is employment, يبقى this is an incentives for firms to increase output because everyone is buying, therefore everyone has money. فبالتالي firms are going to be more motivated to produce more in order to meet the growing demand. طبعا increase the economic growth, this goes without saying that higher spending هنزود ال aggregate demand, therefore economic growth is going to increase وهيبقى في increase in the GDP. Raise tax revenues. Okay, what is the tax revenue? It is the money that the government takes from taxes. وزي ما اتفقنا الكلاس اللي فات, there are direct taxes and indirect taxes. So if everyone is taking an income, therefore there will be an increase in the direct taxes, and if firms are producing, there will be an increase in the indirect taxes as well. Therefore, the government is going to have a higher tax revenue and is going to be able to finance government spending on goods and services that will benefit the economy. Okay, reduce the financial burden and opportunity costs for the government taxpayers spending on welfare. Blah blah blah. مش عاجباني. شيل. Reduce income and wealth inequalities. If all of us are working, the gap between the rich and the poor is not going to be as wide. وطبعا lower poverty. يعني دي متهيألي بديهية جدا. Better health, lower crime rates, higher labor productivity. في حاجة صعبة في اللي أنا بقولها؟ guys في حاجة صعبة؟
لا يا سهل.
انتوا ليه بتردوا بعد ساعة ونص؟ أنا مش قادرة أفهم. يعني ايه unemployment بقى؟ يعني ايه بطالة؟ okay unemployment people of working age willing and able to work and actively looking for but cannot find employment. يعني ما ينفعش تجيب لي واحد عنده 80 سنة وتقول لي ده عاطل مش لاقي شغلانة. No, he's not of working age, he's not able to work and he's actually not looking for a job. فهو he is not counted for the unemployment rate. Okay. يعني ايه unemployment rate? It is the number of people employed as a proportion of the labor force. So هيبقى احنا اهو ادي ال اهو number of people employed divided by the workforce اللي هو number of unemployed plus employed plus self-employed times 100. عندي بقى 8 causes of unemployment. Frictional unemployment is transitional unemployment as people change jobs. يعني I'm working in one school and then I decided to leave, but I already signed my contract in another school, but I'm going to sit 30 days at home until the next year starts. دي اسمها ايه؟ اسمها frictional unemployment. Okay? It is a transitional unemployment as people change jobs. Frictional unemployment always exists. It always exists and it is not serious. Okay? Frictional unemployment could be a sign of a healthy economy because changing patterns of demand since people are changing jobs. معنى ان الناس بتغير شغلها therefore معنى ان كده ان more firms are hiring and people are more active in the economy. Also, it's an indicator that people are finding work that better matches their set of skills more efficiently. ادي كده ال frictional unemployment اللي هي transition between one job to another. seasonal unemployment زي مثلا وكده working in tourism أو working in ساحل. Okay, you're going to work for 3 months per year and the rest you're going to be unemployed. ليه? Because changes in regular and periodical changes in demand. Okay, so people who own hotels, who own restaurants on the coast, they work for a certain period of time and they do not work as much for the rest of the year. Technological unemployment. Okay, workers lose their jobs due to firms opting to use capital intensive technologies. So instead of عارفين فيلم Charlie and the Chocolate Factory؟ حد شافه؟
انا شفتها بس.
remember لما بابا تشارلي كان بيشتغل في المصنع اللي كان بيحط غطا المعجون على المعجون and then he was unemployed
ايوه
because they bought a machine to put the cap on the toothpaste instead of him. So a machine took my place. So technological unemployment happens when a machine takes
the place of the employees.
your job or takes the place of an employee. In economics, more sophisticated terms, opting to use capital intensive technologies instead of labor intensive technologies. Regional unemployment occurs when unemployment affects specific geographical areas of the country. يعني مثلا مش عارفة اديكوا example على مصر بس let's say مثلا in a certain area مثلا in Egypt closed down due to مثلا political reasons, therefore people are not allowed to work there أو everything there has closed, therefore regional unemployment occurred. Structural unemployment happens when the demand for products of a particular industry falls. Workers in this industry lose their jobs. For example, people who مثلا used to work at factories that manufactured maps مثلا. هو في حد دلوقتي بيستخدم خريطة عشان يمشي بيها مثلا يروح مدينة نصر أو حاجة؟ No.
لا.
So people who used to work in phone book مثلا، الفون بوك حد بيكتب كل نمر الناس اللي يعرفهم في أجندة زي زمان؟ No. So people who used to work in factories producing these goods do not work anymore because the demand for the goods itself fell. Structural unemployment could be linked to technological unemployment. It is bad. It is a serious unemployment type because people cannot acquire new skills, especially if they are older and they have been in the industry for many years. Voluntary unemployment, when I decide that I do not need to work anymore. Okay. آخر حاجة بقى ودي أكتر واحدة خطر فيهم كلهم هي ال cyclical unemployment caused by lack of aggregate demand. يعني مثلا حصل مثلا كورونا and people are not buying as much because people are not going out as much, companies are not working as much, restaurants are not working as much, therefore they start laying people off. This is very serious. And it is caused during an economic recession or slump when the economy is not working with its maximum capacity. This causes a fall in the national income. يعني كل الانكمز بتاعتنا بتقل, creating mass unemployment. It is unemployment on a larger scale. بيحصل ايه؟ ان الديماند curve shifts كده to the left, فبالتالي general price level بيقل والnational income بيقل. It is the most severe type of unemployment. ممكن ساعات بنسميها cyclical unemployment وساعات بنسميها demand deficit unemployment. It affects every industry in the economy. That's it. في حاجة صعبة يا جماعة؟ Shall I continue ولا في حاجة محتاجيني أشرحها لكم تاني؟
لا تمام يا مس. بس ممكن آخر واحدة اللي هي عليها circles
Cyclical؟
red دي تاني مع. أيوة.
اوكي دلوقتي
أيوة.
let's assume ان في حرب مثلا.
أوكي.
او بلاش حرب is a very extreme case. خلينا نرجع لما example الكورونا. اوكي تعرفي كام حد ساب شغله بسبب الكورونا او مش بيشتغل او مرتبه قل؟
كتير.
ليه؟ because Corona has made people stay at home.
الطلب على الحاجة برضو قلت صح عشان كده الناس مش
exactly. انت قلتي ايه؟ قلتي الطلب على الحاجة. In economic terms this is called lack of aggregate demand. اهو.
Okay.
So when the lack of aggregate demand decreases, the firms are not selling as much, فبالتالي supply consequently is going to decrease. But therefore, if I'm not selling 1,000 units per day, I'm only selling 500. طب أنا ليه محتاج 10 employees؟ أنا محتاج 5.
أيوة صح. Okay. I got it. Thank you.
طيب كان يبقى هانيا صح؟ هانيا كانت بتكلمني متهيألي.
أيوة.
طب هانيا can you start reading the consequences of unemployment?
Sure. Unemployment reduces the level of income that an individual earns. Poverty increases and some households may be pushed below the poverty line. Second, higher poverty may lead to social problems such as high divorce rates, high crime rates. Additionally, workers may become discouraged and give up searching for jobs, becoming part of long-term structural unemployment.
ثانية واحدة يا
Third,
هانية.
due to okay.
اوكي كملي.
Due to falling incomes and levels of spending, firms invest less and make less profit. Business failures and bankruptcies are more likely to occur during periods of unemployment.
اوكي.
The government may face higher. أكمل ولا stop?
لا دي هنلغيها.
Okay. There is an opportunity cost to the government expenditure on welfare and unemployment benefits. That is
هلغيها
other
برضو.
public
هلغيها.
Okay. طب أقرأ السكس ولا نلغيها برضو؟
هعرف دلوقتي لما تقريه.
Okay. The economy might suffer from being less internationally competitive,
هلغيها.
falling levels of spending and okay.
policies بقى to deal with the unemployment دي مش هلغيها for sure. كلها
Okay.
يعني.
Fiscal policy بنقراها ازاي؟ Fiscal policy. Okay. Used to tackle unemployment caused by demand side issues. Expansionary
fiscal policy.
Fiscal policy, lower taxation and increase government spending
احنا
to
اتفقنا
boost
ان fiscal
aggregate
policy
demand.
خليني انا اقراها دي. الفيسكال بوليسي عشان بس هاني تلاقيه ما حضرتش الكلاس بتاع الفيسكال بوليسي ممكن. So fiscal policy is concerned with taxes and government spending. دلوقتي I have a problem in the economy that I have very high unemployment and I want to reduce the unemployment. So what am I going to do? I'm going to lower the taxes. فلما when I lower taxes, incomes will increase and also supply will increase. لأن ال cost of production will decrease. فبالتالي when this happens هيحصل إيه؟ Boost in aggregate demand, and when there is a boost in aggregate demand, the unemployment is going to decrease. فاهمين يا جماعة بنفكر إزاي؟ يعني think of yourself as if أنت بتشتغل في الحكومة وشايف دلوقتي أو بتشتغل مثلا في وزارة إيه؟ في وزارة المالية مثلا أو في البنك المركزي for example يعني. ودلوقتي عارف إن the rate of unemployment is high. You're going to decrease the taxes. استحالة تقول أنا هزود التاكسز. هتزود التاكسز بأمارة إيه؟ أوكي؟ لما نيجي على monetary policy is concerned with. أنا هكتبها فين؟ هكتبها هنا. interest rate. So expansionary طبعا وهنا برضو expansionary. interest rate هزود الانترست ريت ولا هقلله؟ أنا دلوقتي عايزة أزود الديماند. So I'm going to decrease the interest rate in order to decrease the cost of borrowing and encourage households and firms to borrow and invest, which will lead to higher aggregate demand. فبالتالي higher employment. طيب regarding the supply side policies هعمل ايه؟ I'm going to increase the education and training عشان ازود ال skills بتاعت ال employees, therefore they have better chances at finding jobs. That's it. That's it for this class. ابعت لكم حاجات على واتساب عشان نحل كام MCQ and then we're done.
ليه؟
excuse me.
كان صاحي ده من شوية وقلنا أنا مش قادرة.
نعم.
لا مش عارف سيشن ها؟ والله كانوا صاحيين من الساعة 8 ما عملتش أي حاجة. ده ليا ممكن تعملي بتاع من النبي؟ ماشي ماشي عارفاها اللي جنب الغسالة. يا بنتي أنا عارفة يا بنتي. والله يا بنتي. انت رايحة فين؟
Okay, guys, I sent you the documents on WhatsApp. We're going to open them together now.
Miss number 1 fractional.
ثواني كده ثواني، بس عايزة بس أعمل ميوت علشان حنين ما تعملي ميوت عشان أنا سامعاكي أنت ومامتك كنتوا بتتكلموا، مش عنديش مشكلة بس أنا مش عارفة أركز بس. برضه طيب. Okay, what name is given to the type of unemployment that occurs while people are searching for new jobs? هاني انت كنت بتقولي ايه؟
ممكن fractional. أنا مش
No.
فاكراهم قوي بس يعني.
صح صح.
طب ايه؟
frictional ده حقيقي.
اوكي.
Yes, frictional unemployment. اللي بعده. Each year, extra cleaning staff were employed by a hotel on a temporary basis during the busy holiday period. They were not employed when the hotel was not busy. What type?
seasonal.
Yes. Seasonal. In developed economies, there are changing patterns of employment. What explains why fewer work in agriculture, but food production has increased? Fewer work has increased,
ممكن
يعني unemployment has
mechanism يا
increased.
miss.
Yes, mechanism, which is technological unemployment.
technological أيوة.
بالظبط. The table gives information about some economic indicators in a number of countries, عندي inflation, interest rate, و unemployment. What may be concluded from this information? السؤال ده مش عليكم، سيبكم منه. Which combination of government policies is most likely to be successful at reducing unemployment? سيبكم من النص الأولاني، هتقولوا لي raising interest rates ولا lowering interest rates؟ يعني سيبكم من الchoices دي كلها.
ممكن lowering interest rates.
Yes. Lowering interest rate. The table shows the unemployment rate in 3 developed economies, United States Sweden France. What is the main cause of high rates of unemployment in developed economies in periods
التكنولوجيكال البتاع technological.
technological؟
بس هي مش C عشان دي introduce it. هما
لا.
زودوها.
بس يمكن A.
Yes, decreases in total demand.
بس الناس مش هما لما بيعملوا high rates of unemployment ده معناه ان مثلا عندهم technological عشان هما بيقولوا developed economies.
بالظبط، فاستحالة تبقى reduced levels of technological
ما
change.
انا بقول لك المفروض حاجة بتعلي التكنولوجيكال، بس ايه مثلا مش قايلين حاجة فيها دعوة بالتكنولوجي أوي.
ما هو مش شرط تبقى ليها دعوة بالتكنولوجي، انت ليه شبطانة في التكنولوجي؟ ممكن تبقى decrease in the
عشان
total
قالك
level of
developed
demand.
economies.
طب ما هو ماشي، ما هو التشويسز عندك بتقول لك reduced levels of technology، خلاص يبقى دي غلط. therefore ما فيش حاجة صح actually غير decreases in total demand، لأن ممكن في developed economies إن الديماند يقل عادي.
اوكي تمام.
What is likely to fall when the rate of unemployment falls؟ مش عليكم.
هي مس ممكن تكون government revenue from taxes صح؟
استني كده.
هي
لا لما لا طبعا استحالة، ده العكس. لو قلت لك unemployment زاد تقولي لي ماشي اوكي، تقولي لي كده.
هو unemployment قل
امم
فالناس بقت بتشتغل اكتر. اوكي.
بس يعني ممكن يكون consumer spending.
لا هي actually حاجة انتوا ما خدتوهاش.
Okay.
In 2015, 70,000 extra people lost their jobs, but total employment rose by 75,000. What could explain this? Actually احنا ما اتكلمناش. طيب لا ممكن نحلها. الناس اللي سابت شغلها 70,000 بس التوتال employment زاد ب 75,000. What is the only logical explanation؟
C.
اه official statistics in 2010 showed that South Africa had a very high unemployment rate at around 25%, although wages were double those in Brazil. What might be the reason for South Africa's high wages in a time of high unemployment compared to Brazil؟ عليكم. بس كده يا جماعة، في حاجة صعبة في اللي احنا شرحناه كله النهاردة؟ حاسين ان ال unemployment صعبة او حاجة؟
لا لا لذيذة يعني.
في
لا
حد
لا.
مش فاهم اي حاجة اشرحها له قبل ما اقفل؟
لا thank you miss.
Thank you guys for attending، وإن شاء الله أشوفكم يوم السبت. و this is going to be our last explanation class. Actually حتى بفكر ألغيه، يعني I'm very satisfied with the content that we have taken. But I'm going to put the quizzes and the project today or maximum by tomorrow. I want you guys to make sure that you answer them، وأنا برضو وتركزوا مع الواتساب جروب بتاعكم. That's it. أشوفكم يوم الأربعاء إن شاء الله where we're going to answer the revision sheet.
اوكي تمام.
Okay, bye guys.
Yes, thank you.
You're
Bye.
welcome.